Okay, so now they say that the diagram shows the graph of f at x is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c with the following essentials properties. So guys, we are given point A, which is the turning point of the f, is the turning point. Then what else do we have there? We have the turning point, which is point A. I'm going to show this on the graph so that you guys can see. Let's go to the graph. Where is the point A? So this is our turning point, right? So this is our turning point. So this is point A, and this is your turning point, right? Then let's go back to the information. They say that B and C are the x-intercept. So B and C are the x-intercept, but we are given the value of C. So these 2 points there, this guy and this guy, our x-intercept. This is our x-intercept. Then we have D as the point on F. So this is any point. So this is any point, which is 6 and 7. Let's answer the first question. Write down the coordinates of B. Can someone please tell us how do we find the coordinates of B? Can someone tell us what is the coordinates of B without making any calculations? How many marks? 2 marks. What will be the coordinates of B? Can someone please tell me what is the coordinates of B? How can we find the coordinates of B? Anyone? I just want to know how smart are you guys? Can you guys please tell me what is the coordinates of B? Anyone? If you know how to find the coordinates of B, come on guys. I trust you guys. Please tell me what is the coordinates of B. How do we find the coordinates of B? I'm listening. Wait, can you please repeat that? Offense, welcome. Can you please repeat that?
B, because bx, the x-intercept x is 0 because it lies on the x. Then because we have D, the y-intercept of D, then because they like on the same line. So by is 7.
I think you are making a mistake. Wait, can you know what, ne? When you tell me that B and D are on the same line, yes, they are on the same function, but they are not on the same line. So if they are on the same line, you are telling me that this line is a straight line. So you are trying to tell me that it's a line like this. It's a vertical line. Well, that's not true. But if it was a straight line, then I was going to say that's very correct. But since this thing is a parabola, D and B, they are on the same function, but they don't have the same coordinates, guys. Anyone who wants to try how to find B, already we know that the y coordinates of B, remember we find the x-intercept if what? We find the x-intercept if y is 0. We already have y at 0. What is the x coordinate? Can someone tell us how to find the x coordinate? Kiabetui, I'm not sure. Did I say your name right? Kiabetui. Azania is your name. Your other name Kiabetui. Oh yes, Riabetui. So Riabetui, if this was a straight line, I was going to say you are right. But guys, let's go back to the graph. Remember, we have what we call the axis of symmetry, guys. We have the axis of symmetry here. The x coordinates of the turning point is the axis of symmetry. So this tells you that the distance from this point. So this point we have it as 2 because the x is 2, right? So the distance from this point going that side, it should be equals to the distance from that point going that side. Maybe you guys want me to highlight this with a different color. Well, I can do that so that everyone can understand what I'm trying to say here. Guys, the distance, this distance here, it should be equal to that distance there. So if we need to count, guys, if this is 2, so I'm going to move from -1 to 0. That's 1 point. From 0 to 2, that's another 2 points. So basically it's 3 points. So the distance this side is 3 units, right? So if the distance is 3 units, we need to move from 2 to B. We need to go 3 units. So it will be 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's from 2, we say 3, 4, 5. So this tells you that the x coordinate of B is 5. So the coordinate of B will be 5. So to answer this question, I'm going to say B, the coordinate of B will be 5 and 0. Then you'll get 2 marks for that. But guys, please, I need to make sure that we are on the same page on this. Do you all understand how I got the coordinates of B? Sean, do you understand how we got the coordinates of B?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much for confirming that. Yuhan, do you understand how we got the coordinates of B?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Tori, so how are you, my friend?
I'm good, thanks. How are you, sir?
I'm good. Do you understand how we got the coordinates of B?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay, Snotile, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Azza, do you understand how we got the coordinates of B?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Offense, welcome. Do you understand how we got B, guys? We use the axis of symmetry. Offense, do you understand how we got B?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much for confirming that. Guys, I'm going to open a blank page so that I can do the, what is this? I'm going to open a blank page so we can answer the next question. Right. So, on the next one, the next question says that, let's go back to the question paper. They say you must show that the equation of f can be written in the form of x squared minus 4x minus x. So guys, when you have something like this, remember that you check what you are given. You are given the x-intercept. Ne? I'm not sure. Okay. You are given what? You are given the x-intercept. So when you are given the x-intercept, I'm going to write this down so that you guys can see what I want, how I want you guys to know these things. Okay, so I'm going to check what I'm given. We said that we are given the x-intercept. Okay, we are given the x-intercept. So guys, when you are given the x-intercept, to find the equation of a parabola, you are going to use this formula. Y is equals to a into x minus the first x coordinate of your x-intercept. Then the other bracket, you're going to minus the second x coordinate of your x-intercept. So let's go back and find our x1 and x2. So remember, this will be my x1. I can call this my x1. Then I can call this my x2. So I have to minus what? I have to minus minus 1 and 5. Right, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to say, therefore, y will be equals to, what is y equals to? Okay, so y will be equals to a. I'll have this as a into x minus, inside the bracket, I'm going to minus 1. Close the bracket, I'll have x minus 5, which is my x2. Are you all with me on that, guys? So basically what I did, I just take my x1. You take your x-intercept. Remember, C and B are your x-intercept. So basically you take your x-intercept, the x-coordinate. So the x-coordinate here is minus 1. You're going to say minus, inside the bracket you put minus 1. Then you're going to say on the other side minus x2, which is 5. Then it will be x minus 5. So now working this thing out will give us y is equals to a into x plus 1 if we multiply the bracket. So now guys, the aim is to find the value of a. You need to find what? Now you need to find the value of a. That's the next step. So you're going to do what? You're going to find, you need to find the value of a. So to find the value of a, we need to sub in any point on the graph, guys. any point, please do not use the turning point. It's best to use the third point that you are given, which is D. That will be 6 and 7. You're going to sub in any point, which is D. I'm going to use D. D, it's what? The coordinate of D, we have it at 6 is to 7. So where there's, remember it is in the form of X is to Y. Where there's Y, you're going to put 7. It's equals to A. And where there's X, you put 6. So it will be 6 plus 1 inside the bracket, 6 minus 5. Now 6 plus 1 is 7. I'm going to say this is 7. It's equals to A. On the other side is 6 plus 1 is 7. The other bracket, 6 minus 1 is just 1. So this will give us 7 times 1. It's what? 7 times 1 is 7. Divide both sides by 7. Divide by 7. So this will cancel. We are left with A. It's equals to 1. Are you all with me on that? Do you understand, guys, how we got the value of A as 1? Do you all understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. So now I have the value of A. What I'm going to do, guys, this is what you're going to do. Remember that now you have the value of A. You just have to go back. You go back to the equation. Where there's A, you need to put 1. Remember, we still have X plus 1. On the other side, we have X minus 5. So now you just have to do what? You just have to multiply out the bracket and say X times X will give us X squared. Then X times this will give us minus 5X. Then now we go what? This is the FOIL method. 1 times X will give us positive X. Then 1 times negative 5 will give us negative 5. So we add the like terms. Therefore, Y will be equal to X squared minus 5X plus X will give us minus 4X minus 5. So yes, now we can celebrate and say we've managed to show that f at x, it can be written in that form. So we took this thing, write it in the form of x squared minus 4x minus 5. So guys, finding the equation of the parabola, it depends. It depends on what you are given. So remember, when you are given what? When you are given the x coordinates, this is the formula that you can use. Then when you are given the turning point, sometimes when you are given the turning point, you're going to use this formula. A into x minus p squared plus q. You just have to substitute the values of your turning point, then use any point on the graph to find the value of A. But when you are given the x-intercept, you are going to use this method. I'll also upload the notes so that you guys can go through those notes. Right. I'll send them on the group because I know that when I say I upload, I take time to upload the notes. So I'll just send the notes on the group. Let's try to work on 4.3. 4.3 says that determine the equation of the line h at x passing through point C, which is perpendicular to the line passing through B and the y-intercept of f. Guys, before we answer this thing, we need to make sure that we understand the statement. And the statement, they say, determine the line of h at x. So we need to find what? We need to find h at x that is passing through point C. Let's go to point C and create that line. So this line, it passes like this. I'm sorry, but it should only touch at what? It should only touch point C. It should only touch point C. So the line that we are talking about is, it should be like this. So it should touch point C. So this is the line that we need to find. So they say that they want us to